What is up everyone, Jay Ryan here and welcome to my vlog. Welcome back guys. For those who are seeing me for the first time, my name is Joseph Ryan. I welcome you to the Jay Ryan channel. This is some sort of a lifestyle channel where I cover different kinds of content. I do vlogs such as these, travel vlogs. Well, I would like to do more of them. Since COVID, I haven't been able, or nobody has been able to travel and explore. So that is still in the making. I'm trying to do podcasts and I'm very passionate about jump rope fitness. So if you check out my channel, you will find different kinds of playlists which you can look into. If you find liking to any of my videos, then please leave a like. And if you really like it, then you should subscribe. Now let's go into the actual video. In today's vlog, I would like to speak about something more personal, but I won't go into detail about it, right? Well, it's about me coping with the loss of a loved one, which is my grandmother who passed away 2 months ago, 3rd of April. My grandmother was a very important part of my life and still is. She's the one who raised me. I grew up at my grandparents, so you kind of understand the connection and relationship to her. She's like a mom already, right? Not to say that I don't have a good relationship to my actual mother. I love her so much and we have a very good relationship, the best that there is. But still, my grandma raised me and it still has a great impact on my life right now. So we've been living together in this apartment. It's hard to be here alone and knowing that she won't come back home. She won't be there anymore. She won't be asking me to get her medication from the pharmacy or get her some food that she likes. So all that won't happen anymore. And it took me a while to actually realize that and accept that. And that is also one of the things that I've started to do, or I had to do, was to really accept the fact that she's dead, that she's not there anymore. And that was pretty hard, right? I mean, FYI, she was very sick already and her body was weak. But even though she was weak and she had those sicknesses, she was very strong still. And she was still trying to live. It was really like so unexpected because it was a small surgery, right? Nothing really dangerous to do actually. But afterwards, after the surgery, actually the surgery was fine, but after the surgery she had some complication and yeah, she died. So when she died, I am lucky enough and blessed enough that I have my fiance that was there from the moment we knew and received the message that grandma's gone. And she stayed here until my mom, my aunt and her partner got here, all right? They flew over from the United States and luckily they didn't have any problems coming here since they have a very good reason and important reason to come, right? And my mom stayed here for a month, a little bit over a month. So when they were here, which was also good for me, is that I wasn't alone, like right away, right? I wasn't alone. My mom was here, my aunt was here, Mia was here, my fiance and my uncle, my other uncle, and my other aunts, all right? So we were all together and spent some time together. We talked about everything. We talked about grandma. We talked about the next steps. We talked about what we had to do for the funeral, for the public viewing of grandma, and everything has been talked out, and that is good. We managed to do that really good, and that is important. But what is more important and what I found very beautiful is that we were together, right? We were working together as a family. And even though this family reunion was due to something like this, all right, to a death of their parents and my grandmother, it was still very beautiful and very nice to see the siblings being together, talking, right? We were eating together, cooking together, We went out even, well, we didn't go places because, you know, COVID, but we had good moments outside. Went to the city, actually to the city only, downtown, and walk around, just spending time together. Comforting each other, supporting each other. That's what I love about my family, that they're very supportive up to now, and they will never stop being so supportive and so loving, right? Always taking care of each other, always asking if everything's alright, if I had something to eat already, and if I need anything, right? Goes also to the family of my fiance. They have been very, 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 very nice to me, very loving and caring as well, even prayed for me. So I really appreciate that. And it made it a little bit easier for me to cope with the whole situation. So there were a few moments that were really, really hard for me. One of those moments were when we went to see her on that night when she died. We FaceTimed my mom, and seeing my mom being so emotional about, the death of her mom, it broke my heart. And I don't really like to see my mom like that. Nobody wants to see their parents or mom like that, right? So that was number one. Number two was the public viewing, because that was the moment where I finally really, really realized and accepted the fact that grandma's gone. And it was really hard for me. Also the funeral, third was the funeral. It was very hard to see my mom again. Being so sad. Me myself, I had to stay strong. And well, the last thing where I had a hard time was when my mom and my aunt went back to the States, is where I was alone. I was alone in this apartment. I went to bed. I tried to go to bed and get some rest, go to sleep. But I think an hour or two, that was the most I could do at that time. And I woke up and got up. I went to the living room, went to grandma's room, looking at her stuff, sitting down on the couch, starting crying, stopped crying, then started again, couldn't sleep. And I went on for about a week. And after a week, it was okay. It kind of settled. I was doing better and better. Furthermore, that would help me was having my cousins and seeing my family, them coming over, spending time together, eating together, watching movies together, and just playing, and just not think about grandma too much, like the fact that she's dead, right? That just accepting it, just realizing it completely, and trying to live on, because we have to. And so right now, a little over 2 months after that happened, I'm doing better. I wouldn't say I'm 100% recovered, because I know it will take time, and I have to be honest to myself about that, because I don't want to force myself and stress myself with it. So one step at a time, but I'm doing better. And a lot of friends also, the few people I call friends were very, very supportive and very caring, even though I didn't message them or reply to their messages because I wasn't able to. They were still there, and I finally, these past few days, I started to reply and thank them for everything. So I'm just happy that right now I'm being able to do this again, because I really want to pursue this. And also was a dream of grandma and mine to be successful in doing this and being able to help other people, right? With whatever I will earn from this, whatever I can achieve with this, to give it back to the people out there. All right, so she was a very, very good person, always helped other people. So I want to do that as well. And in order to do that, I have to work hard. Just as grandma, she worked so hard in her life, and that's what I really look up to. So yeah, I hope I didn't bore you with that, but yeah, I had to kind of let it out in form of a vlog. I know I didn't go into detail too much and didn't tell you much about it, but yeah, that's how I cope with it. Being with my family. I renovated this room. This is actually grandma's room. Also renovated the living room. So whenever my cousins come over, we can have a good time watching a movie or playing games. And yeah, just spreading love, just being supportive, trying to help wherever they can, wherever I can. So that's what I gotta do, and that's what I'm gonna continue to do. So that's it for today's vlog, I would say, and I hope you liked it. If you did, then leave a like. So thank you for listening, and thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. My name's Jay Ryan, and I'm out.